Hello everyone, Mamat here and welcome to another F1 2020 video. But before I start this video, I wanted to say we are so close to 50 subscribers. And yeah, so if you're not subscribed, just hit that subscribe button in the face. And my goal is to reach 100 subscribers by the end of this year. That would be an amazing Christmas gift. But yeah, let's start this video, shall we? But yeah, Suzuka is one of my favorite tracks. I really love it. But it's actually one of my slower tracks. I really enjoy driving it, but I'm quite slow there. And this lap is quite old. I didn't have the time to put in a lap. It does have quite a lot of mistakes, and it's not the best lap. There's a lot of time to find. But in here, at the first corner, just after the curb ends, go into 4th gear and be very early on the throttle for the exit. And now into the SS section, you want to throw it into 6th gear, then 5th gear, be very early on the throttle, go back, keep it in 5th, sorry, and in here go into 4th gear, then short shift to 5th, and in here the turning in point is as soon as you hit that gray patch on the road. Go into 6th gear and be careful, it can be oversteer in here. Now for Degner 1, just after the 50-meter board, turn in and throw it into 6th gear, be very early on the throttle. And here Degner 2, just before the curb ends, go into 3rd gear, short shift to 4th, use all the track, and now prepare for the hairpin. For the hairpin, you want to be braking just before the curb ends, go into 1st gear, try to take a late apex. We didn't really get a good run in here. Go into 3rd gear, short shift to 3rd gear, and be very early on the throttle. And now for Spoon, go in just after the 50-meter board, go into 6th gear, and then for the second part of it, go into 4th gear, short shift to 5th gear, and be very early on the throttle. Now we have the main straight, the back straight, sorry, and at 130R it isn't really a corner anymore, it's easily flat. And for the final chicane, just before the 100-meter board, go into 2nd gear, attack these curves as much as possible, short shift to 4th, keep it to the right hand side, and that is a lap of Suzuka. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of mistakes in this track and it's not my best lap. I think I could have about 5/10 in there. There's a lot of time. But like the usual, we are on no assists, and now I'm going to show you guys my setup. For the setup, I am using 5.7 on the wings, 50/60 on the diff. For the suspension, 2.7, 1.0, 0.05 and 0.26. 3.56924 for the suspension, 152 for the brake bias, 21.8 for the fronts, and 19.9 on the rear tires. But usually in the race I like to have a lower wing to have more straight line speed, so I go into 3.5 wings. But it works in time trial, but I'd rather have more downforce in time trial to gain more time in the corners. I don't really care about the straight line speed because I'm not doing any overtaking. And yeah, now I'm going to show you guys the lap with no edits, no cuts. It's the same lap. Just enjoy it, and I'm going to leave you guys a playlist that contains all of my F1 2020 track guides. So basically the usual, and I'm going to meet you guys after this lap ends. But yeah, going into the final sector of this lap. And yeah, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. There's more F1 2020 track guides coming up. I think I'm going to post 3 videos this week to get done with this series and start a series where I give you tips on the game. But yeah, that is it for me, and I'll see you on the next F1 2020 video.